Nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering willows lay the village of Willow Creek. A blanket of tranquility enveloped its inhabitants. Life moved at a slower pace here. The villagers found joy in the simple things, the warmth of the sun on their skin, the laughter of children playing in the fields, the comfort of a close-knit community. Elara, a young woman with eyes as blue as the summer sky, called Willow Creek her home. She lived in a quaint cottage with her aging grandmother. Its walls whispered tales of generations past. Elara possessed a heart as radiant as the morning sun. Her kindness touched everyone she met. A gentle soul, she found solace in the tranquility of her surroundings. Each day unfolded like a familiar melody. Elara tended to her grandmother with unwavering devotion. She helped her neighbors with a cheerful smile, yet beneath her serene exterior, a quiet yearning resided within her, a longing for a love as pure and enduring as the ancient willows that graced their village. Elara found solace in the simple rhythms of her life. She woke up with the sun, its golden rays filtering through the lace curtains of her window. The scent of freshly baked bread, a secret recipe passed down through generations, filled her senses. She spent her days tending to her grandmother, her gentle touch soothing her wrinkled brow. Evenings were spent by the fireplace, knitting warm scarves for the approaching winter. As she worked, her needle gliding rhythmically through the yarn, her mind often wandered. She dreamt of a love that would set her soul alight, a love that would understand her unspoken thoughts. She yearned for someone to share the quiet beauty of her world, someone who would appreciate the way the sunlight danced on the river, someone who would find joy in the simple act of sharing a cup of tea on a rainy afternoon. Elara's heart ached for a connection that ran deeper than words. One crisp autumn afternoon, a young carpenter named Kael arrived in Willow Creek. He had been summoned to repair the roof of the village church. With his calloused hands and a quiet demeanor, he set about his work diligently. Kael possessed an aura of tranquility that resonated with Elara. Their first encounter was brief, a fleeting moment amidst the bustle of village life. Elara had been sent to deliver a basket of freshly baked bread to the church. As she approached, she noticed Kael perched precariously on the roof. He looked up, catching her eye, and for a moment their gazes locked. A blush warmed Elara's cheeks as she quickly averted her gaze. She mumbled a greeting, her heart pounding in her chest. Kael, in turn, felt an unfamiliar warmth spread through him. He offered her a shy smile and a nod. It was a simple exchange, yet it left an imprint on their hearts, a subtle tremor that hinted at something more profound. As days melted into weeks, Kael's presence became a familiar comfort in Willow Creek. He worked diligently on the church, his hammer tapping out a steady rhythm that echoed through the village square. Often Elara would find herself drawn to the church, her footsteps light and her heart filled with a mixture of anticipation and trepidation. Their interactions were brief, stolen moments amidst their daily routines. A shared smile as they crossed paths by the well, a silent nod of acknowledgement as they worked side by side, helping to mend the church garden fence. Yet in these quiet exchanges, a bond began to form, unspoken but undeniable. They discovered a shared love for the simple things in life, the vibrant hues of a sunset painting the sky, the gentle rustling of leaves in the wind, the comforting silence that settled over the village as dusk descended. They would often find themselves at the edge of the village watching the sunset together, their words unnecessary, their souls communicating in the shared silence.